Hello, we're back. We'll wait for people to join in. So let's give a couple of minutes for people to join in and a couple of minutes for my doggy to settle. It's gone for a spot. I just loved last session and the kind of creation is done by most of the people who have shared is amazing, and that's what it is. So what we show you is just a guidance, and then there you take it and your creativity and and put in your creativity. That's where it really the best thing which we could get it. So it was really nice to see so many people doing so many different things. So that was really amazing one. So let's go. This time also we will be doing something on the keeping heart as a string. So next two sessions we will do a little different, but this session is again with a heart, but we'll do a little differently. So hoping it's different how it comes out. So a couple of more minutes for people to join in, a minute or two. There are a lot of people who've been joining my session right from April, and I'm really grateful for them for joining in, and it's really nice, and the kind of relationship which I've got it along. Hi Loida Tangle. So it's nice. It's some kind of a relationship which I've grown over the year. It's going to be a year, another month it would be a year. It's nice, and I hope you guys have been enjoying my sessions, and I can see it with your thing and the creation. So please do share and don't feel shy. Just create and share it across. Okay, I think people have all joined in. So not all, I mean, at least we have a good audience to have this start this session around. So this is the usual information to say that I am a certified Zentangle teacher, and I'm been certified from Zentangle to take this session and the other paid sessions, because we are certified from Zentangle to be teaching this art. This art, Zentangle, is an art which is not just art, it is beyond an art. It has got philosophy and everything. So Maya Avanith, the creator of this art form, it was created sometime early 2003, and it's nearly more than 2 decades of art form, and we're here. Let's enjoy. So this art is for you to just to view, enjoy, and share the happiness, but no use of commercial use of this art form of the session which I am taking it. And the material what I'm going to use again today, I'm going to use one pen, one pencil, and a Tortillon. Now if you don't have, I use a Sakura pen, and this is a Tortillon and the graphite pencil of Zentangle. And if you don't have these products, you can use any good pen, like as good as this Octane Classmate pen, which is like a jet pen kind. That's also is good enough. The reason that you need to use a good product to get the right, to archive your artwork and the beautiful result which you created. So investing on the right product is very important. And I'm going to use a Zentangle tile, which is a 3.5-inch tile, which is the branded tile of the Zentangle. It's a very good. So every time you must have seen me feeling through it, it's saying thank you to the creator of this tile, and that's my way of showing our gratitude, and that's how we've been taught also. So thanks. So let's breathe, discover and enjoy today. So a quick conscious deep breaths let's take in. So a minute of deep breath. So I will give you the count of 6 deep breaths for you to take it. So I would be saying inhale. So you inhale real deep breath and slowly exhale it out. And let's calm ourselves and we start our session. So count of 3. Let's start our deep breath. Take a nice deep breath. And slowly release the. Take another nice deep breath. And slowly exhale it. Take another deep breath. Slowly exhale it. Another strong deep breath. Breathe it out slowly. Another deep breath. And exhale it. Another last deep breath. And exhale it out. Give the gratitude to whomever you want to give at this time. Gratitude from your heart and mind. Thank you. And why do we do it is that I've told every session, I keep telling you that before we start the session, we are into something, doing some work or something or the other thing, and we are kind of occupied and our mind is stressed out and there are a lot of things which is happening. So when you just do this, you're just calming yourself, relaxing yourself and getting yourself, the mind to the right. So just a small exercise to your brain so that when you start doing this Zentangle, you enjoy it more. So let's start. So today we'll be playing with 2 patterns. Excuse me. So let's have that. So let's breathe. We have done the breathe. Let's discover and then let's enjoy it. So today we're going to do 2 patterns. Okay, now this pattern is called as Garlic Claws and it is by a person by name Jacqueline B. Right? So you can see it, right? I hope you're able to hear. Someone can give me a thumbs up. Can I have a thumbs up? I hope yes. Thanks, Jessica. Okay, so this is Garlic Claws. It's something very simple and very. Thanks, Valicable. Hola. So this is what is that you put random dots. You can either put random dots or as you do the work, you can put the dots. Right? And what we do is we join from one end to the other end. We just join one end to the other end, and we will draw a arc, one end to the other end, a arc. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5, however much you want to do. You can do 2 to 5, right? And then from here to here again I join from one end. It could be this way also, that way also. 1, 2. So now if you come towards the end, you can take a from behind and do it. Now I can do again another one from here. Right? I can do another one here. Another, I'm going to do this as if it's behind, and I'm just going to do. Right? Now if I want to, I can start, I put a dot. See, I can ignore this dot and I could put another dot here, and I could extend that line till the center here, and I can do as if I'm going to do the behind one. I can do that as if that is at the back. Again, I just have one small one out here as if it's joined out here, and I can just so it is just keep playing around. So this is like, I'm not doing the full one, I'm doing a half. Right? I can join another one here. It's hidden behind Kent, that was. So just how much of wherever at random and everything, you can keep doing it. So this is called garlic cloves. So is this clear? So it is just 2 dots. You're going to join at 2 dots, and you're going to do this, an aura, another aura, or we can say a close arc. And this looks more prettier when you do it little longer, and don't do it too small, but then it doesn't. So this doesn't. So this is fine, and this length is fine. Right? This is fine, and this is fine, and this is not. It's nothing not wrong, because we will never say this. This doesn't look very, it doesn't give you nice things. So let's not put a cross. So this, we will use this pattern. We will be using another pattern called Li Liu Dashun. It's by an actually a name is a different. So I'm using a pet name, which is another short name as Dami CZT, which is also known. So I'm using that name. So this is called this. This actually seems to be a Chinese proverb. Saying, not a proverb, it's a saying. So this is like you can use it as a border or something. This is basically, she's used the pattern number 6. So what I'm going to do is, it starts from down and you're drawing a 6. Draw from down and draw 6. Draw down from a 6. Right? And you do a aura to this, and you do an aura in a different direction, and do a aura here, this gap. Now you can do a lot of variation on this. So this is primary one. So now I'm going to just show you at least 2. I'm going to show you. So this is like a 6. Okay, you can just make this as ink it up, right? And you can just do the same lines out here, right? Or You're able to see, right? Right. What you can do is you can draw another small orbs. We're always happy to do this. So we can draw small orbs on either side, or you can just ink this up and just put that alone. Right. And here, right. So this is a original one, which is kind of a variation, so you can play around. So even this, what you can do is, if you want to, you can do the center one little, you can just keep playing around on it. So I'm not going to do any variation on this. I'm going to use the same one, and I'm going to use the same one. I'm not going to do any of these variations. So if you are fine, we go to the main one. So the practice, you're fine. So if any doubts or anything, then we can. So I'm going to use a garlic clove, and I'm going to use a pattern called Liu Dashun. Okay, so I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to draw a heart. Again, I'm going to do a string. So let's put those 4 dots. Just going to put this. These borders may be used or may not be used, but I'm just doing that right now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to draw too big a heart or not too small a heart, because I need the second pattern's provision. So I'm just going to do, today someone had asked, one of my students had asked me, so I'm just going to show you a trick to draw the heart. Just draw a line wherever you wherever whatever, and just go at the center, just little down, and then bring your, draw an arc out here, and then there you go. They may not be symmetric, that's what a Zentangle is, but you will get it, because no two hearts are the same. Then what we do is, I'm going to take a little broader line, I'm just going to do an aura. I'll be darkening the string, so don't worry. I will come closer and show. Because this string is what I'm doing today. This is a string. See, this line is not going to be bothered because I've used it at a pencil and I've done it very light. So when I'm drawing my garlic claws, it's going to completely disappear off. So no worry. So I'm going to do garlic claws on the center, and I'm going to use Liu Dashun and the border. Okay, let's go. Hi Pallavi. Right, so I'm just going to start from here. You can start anywhere. So I'm going to start from here, and I'm taking, not doing a straight line, I'm doing a little curvy line. I'm not put dots, so I'm just going to go as my hand moves. I'm just going to go by what my hand moves. Just keep as my, where my hand takes me. So some are straight lines, some are curvy straight lines. And at this particular junction, I'm not going to do a complete one. I'm just going to leave it incomplete. And I'm going to draw a line out here. So it is just going behind. Right? So I'm just coming back a little closer and showing it. Right? Now I'm going to join these two, and I'm going to do just trying to finish that gap. Right? Now what I'm going to do is this gap I can either fill it up with ink, or I can just draw another line which is going till this, and I will start doing it. Okay, and I have this small gap which I will fill it up with ink. Right? Now so I'm just going to go at random direction, no defined direction that I need to go left, right. I'm just going at random. Hi Christina. Right? So keep doing it. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Each stroke is your breath. So they need not be close. They can be like little smaller. Right? And I have this particular gap. I'm just going to ink it up. And I have this particular gap. I'm again inking it up. Right? I'm doing a count of 3 on either side. And whether if you've noticed it. Right? I'm going to go right from the center. Just enjoy the process. Keep enjoying the process. Your results will automatically be beautiful. And Zentangle's primary is the main philosophy is that no mistake. Right. So I'm going to have, this is going to be my heart junction. So I'm not doing the full, and I'm again doing an incomplete one out there. Right? Just fill it up. These strokes are so calming, and repeating these strokes gives you kind of so much of relief, calmness. That's the best part. This I've done out here because I didn't have space, so I've done half of a garlic clove. The same I'm going to do here. The same thing I'm going to continue doing it here also. And now I'm going to go back and fill if I find wherever that I find a gap of space, I'm just going to go ink it up. Okay, I have a space here and I have a space here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try doing I'm going to ink this particular space. So this is right. So now this is done. So now what I will do is I will just give a outline to this. I'll just ink the outer. Now I've done it inner, right? Now what we'll do, we will go outline this border which I had done, which is going to be used for the second pattern, and I'm just going to darken my string. Right? How are you liking it so far? So now what I'm going to do is it's going to be a 6, right? So I'm going to start from here. You can draw your orbs small. right? So I'm just going, doing a 6, drawing a 6. Now what I will do is, because I need to adjust, so I'm just going to go back here and draw the 6 in the inverted way, right? So that I get to, right? So you've done here. Now what we will we will go on one direction and draw. So I'm going to do this way. So when I'm going to, this one would be, so now let's make it easy. So we will go and do the down part. So I'm using this 6 as my reference, and I'm using my second line, the third line, the aura in relation to it, keeping that as my orientation. Just, can you see that? Yeah. So now what we will do is, we will be turning the style, and I'm going to do this way. So it's going to be, every time I'm going to turn my tile, and I'm going to do this way, so which is more easier. Right, this is going to be a smaller gap, so I'm just going to draw one line out there, that's it. So that's not going to trouble me that. Right, so where are we? So we're just checking if there was any query from you all. That's it. Now comes the so I'm just going to show before I start the shading. Now the fun is going to be the shading. Now this is something what I had done, right? So I use these patterns. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade first the edges. So I'm just going to do the edges. That's my pattern swatch card. So I'm just going to do the edges. So I just did my edges, right? I'm just going to use my Tortillon and I'm just going on my circular motion. Right? I'm just going to still continue little more inner. Right? Now what we will do is I'll take these and I'll try shading this inner ones. I can see a white space here which needs to be inked. Just going to do a shading on the inner ones now, because the outer one is because of the graphite which we did in the edges. They all have been, so it doesn't make sense of us doing a graphite shading on that. So they will like over kind of a, so kind of get lost. So it will become too much of graphite. So I'm not doing it in the edges. I'm just doing it the center. Right, if you want we can still do a little of it to give a depth. See, you still can do, just have to manage that it doesn't become too much of graphite and you're not being able to and becomes too darker. So just too darker and kind of right. Now what we'll do is we will take these graphite and I'll be doing a line outside. All this outer line I'm going to do now. Outside the 6 I'm just doing a graphite. Okay, and I'm just going to use my Tortillon and I'm just going to pull it out. Just a slight. You see that? Now what I'll do is again I'll go on the inner side of this and I'll just give a a little of my graphite. Right, so when I'm giving that graphite, my pen mark would have become light, so I'm just going and dark inking it up again. Right, and if you want to give a little touch, you can just shade all your orbs, which is your excuse me, excuse me, sorry. I'm just not doing full, I'm just doing half. Why am I doing it half? Because I'm going to use a white charcoal and do the other part of it. Just giving it. Right. Now I'm going to just finish this side and then I'll come back to this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a line to this. Kind of an aura, kind of a border. And here I don't go till the end, I just take a turn. Now you can, your creation, I'm doing a classic black and white, I'm not bringing any color. Okay, so you want to do a, so now what I'm going to try to do, we women love accessories, so what I'm going to try to do is just going to draw a so I'm just going to draw an accessory out here, a small ring. So this is coming on top, so and this is going behind, so you can just go till the end of it. So I'm just going to ink this particular thing. Right, so now I'm going to ink all these places because of my graphite, they become little dull, so I'm just inking it up. Right, so now I'm going to go this side of it to do my graphite, because I've done graphite only here. I'm just little darkening up this place. I'm just darkening up this particular place. So now I'm going to do, go down the outer ring. I'm just going to give a graphite, and I'm just going to go a little outside, very slight. Are you liking it? Right? So now you feel that this pendant, this one is little, so just darken this place. Right? So if you want to give it, what you can do is you just go to your left side. Just go to your left side and just do a little more shading onto it. Left or the right or whatever. And given that this is going down, so we'll give a little effect to it by just drawing the going up and this one. Right? So you want to ink the, you want to shade the inner orbs, you want to shade it up, you can shade it up, or you just want to leave it. Or you want to ink it up with maybe what I can do is ink see, I'm using the graphite which is there on the tortillon, and I'm not using my pencil, and because I just want a light one. I just keep it admire, which is very important. So just go a little more and just give a right. And then we take this your white charcoal, and I just go at the center to give a little pull to it, and I'm going to use my finger. I'm not using a tortillon because I don't know where my white tortillon is, so I just used, can you see this finger? So I just give it the kind of stuff. How did you like it? And the most important thing, admire and own it up and put your chop. So we took a nice deep breaths, we discovered the patterns, and we are enjoying it, aren't we? Hola. So there's a lovely pendant as a gift to you all from me for this month of Valentine. So this is something what I had done. just was practicing, but this was supposed to be my garlic clove. I was supposed to just do the garlic clove as my swatch, but I know the second pattern also came in. So then I did my second pattern swatch at the back. And this is something which I did, but a little different style on the same pattern, garlic clove. But I didn't use a second pattern. I used a single pattern only, mono. And so then I thought I didn't want to do the same thing out here. So I thought I'll do a double pattern. So that's why I chosen the other one. And so maybe you want to look at it. It could look a little different. So I'm going to just take a spot of okay, I'm going to take the spot, and I'm going to just take the spot and I'm going to ink it up. See how that inking effect comes. How does the pattern change? Right? See? Black is the best friend for Zentangle, and that's why we call it as a drama. So here we go. The usual thing of so how did you like this session today? Let me see what all have you commented. Hope I get to see it. Thanks for saying it, Bonito. Aranze SB. Preciso, muchas gracias. Thank you. Gracias. Hola, Pilar Fernandez. Thank you, Monse Martins Guerra. Hope I spell it right. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks, Pallavi. Thanks, Anjali. Thanks, Daniel. I just want to see what creativity you guys come up with, and I'm sure you guys would do more beautiful work. So today we played with people who are just joining in few. So we used two patterns. We used a pattern called garlic clove, which is just a straight line and then arc on either side. So that's a garlic clove. And then we used another pattern called Liu Dashun. So which is a 6, which is drawn and a 6 from in this orientation. And we did aura. There are different ways you can embellish it and do a variation on it. So that's what we used on the border. And being the woman, I just tried kind of making it as a pendant. So I just added a thing. So here is the Mio Bonito. Thank you. Lindos Felicinas. Sorry, Abrasis. Sorry on your pronunciation. Muy bonito. Muchas gracias. Gracias. Buena Vista for the people from the Spain who was sharing so much of spreading happiness into me with their love. Thank you. Small glimpse to something which I am working on it, which is going to be my next advanced Zentangle. So this is something as like a gift card where you can put a gift message or a tile or anything you want to gift it. So this is something, the miniature version of it. So 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 yep. So this is my advanced Zentangle. If you're interested, you can. I am posting it another day. I make it more flexible. I don't have dates, so to your convenience. So this is a message which says appreciate. So feel free to message me if you're interested to take this class. And this is just, I'm yet to finish it. So this is a completed one. This is a bigger size. These are smaller size. These are the bigger tiles and these are the bigger tiles kind. So that's the beauty. Yeah. Right. So see you all next Tuesday. And if you people have anything to ask, I'm free. Portugal. Oh, thank you. You're from Portugal. Thanks, Montes Martina. And before I end the session, just want to send it up saying that if you follow on Zentangle, you want to know more about Zentangle, follow a person who is a certified Zentangle teacher, or or you want to take a session, take it from a certified Zentangle teacher to get to know the true lovely art form in the right way, the Zentangle, from the passionate teachers, certified Zentangle teacher. So follow a certified Zentangle teacher, take these sessions from them. Right? So you can see the same garlic pattern, garlic cloud can look so different, and that's the beauty of Zentangle, that it's unique. What you create, what I create, they're going to be different. So wishing you all a happy week ahead. Enjoy, enjoy with a nice beachy view, the sea and the sunset. So enjoy your week. See you next Tuesday. So let's celebrate again the next week with something to do with hearts. Next week I will not be using a string of heart, but I'll be using patterns which is with heart patterns. So see you then. Bye. Ciao.